Hello and welcome. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Autumn Woods event. Okay, here we have the board. It's going to be 90 spins to complete it 100%. Here is the roll possibilities. Let's take a look. I'm going to be telling you an effective way to get the skin. Let's start simple. If you roll and land on gems, save it. It's going to be useful for investing back into the game for tickets. And then, obviously, any tickets you do get from the board, you want to spend it in the event. Let's head over to the event. Here is the low stakes. This one, it's not going to be ideal if you want to get the most tokens per hour or just overall. I've already completed this one, so you'll get 140 tokens after completing 5 games. And it has AI, so it's a little bit easier. You're probably wondering, well, it's only 5 tickets. Well, young buck, remember, it's only 140 tokens compared to the high stakes, which is 150 tokens. Don't worry, little one. We're going to get into the math here in a minute. The high stakes will get you more tokens overall, but is much more challenging. Trust me, I've been having a field day with low levels. Hey, it's not fair for less experienced players to be battling more experienced and skilled players. But if you can handle it, I recommend you take the high stakes. Remember in the beginning of the video, I told you to save the gems that you get from rolling the board. With those gems, you want to spend it here just in case if you run out of tickets. The goal is to play as much as you can to get as much tokens as possible. So good thing they provide you with gems already. Now this is if you're up for the challenge of the hard grinding mentality. I was able to get around 3,000 tokens after completing both low stakes and high stakes, and then grinding for the 150 tokens repeatedly, and then also completing about halfway of the Autumn Woods Marathon. For every 100 tickets you get is going to be 10 games. So for example, if you have 30 tickets, that's 3 games, meaning 3 times you can play the event. If you have 50 tickets, that's 5 times you can play the event. 60 tickets, 6 games. So if you have 130 tickets, how many games can you play?
24.
You bozo, I knew you couldn't do basic math. Okay, back on track. For every 3 event games you play, there is 5 rounds in each game. So 3 games, 5 rounds, 3 times 5 is 15. And if you play more games, more rounds. Head over to Quests and get all the free tickets that they give you. I've already claimed all of the free tickets. If I can remember correctly, you should have 105 once you're done. Getting all the tickets should take you anywhere from 45 minutes to 1 hour if you're quick. At the top of my screen, you see 5 tickets still left. I've already played all of my 10 games, and I didn't have enough to play again. But you're thinking, but Dad, shouldn't you spend it on low stakes? Oh no, this where Dad cooks, pay attention. Remember, after completing the low stakes, you get 140 tokens. After completing the high stakes, you get 150 tokens. Let's head to the calculator so I can show you a better explanation. I'm gonna make this quick, pay attention. Okay, so during these types of events, we know that every single spin counts. So that means even getting in just 1 extra spin could determine the difference of you getting the main prize. As we see on the calculator at first, it's not that much of a difference between low stakes and high stakes. 140 tokens times 4 games. You get 560 tokens. But if you play high stakes, 150 times 4 games is 600 tokens, which is still only 1 spin difference. But remember what I said earlier? The goal is to play as much as you can to get as much tokens as possible. Yeah, thank me later. And I also said we're in it for the long grind. So let's make this realistic after playing the event at least. 15 times, let's see the difference. After getting 140 tokens 15 times, drum roll please, 2,100 tokens. After getting 150 tokens 15 times, drum roll please, 2,500 tokens. So definitely a difference. This is why I said it's not fair for the lower experienced players. You can sometimes go up against people that are much more skilled. Like me, you don't want to run into me because I'm grinding too. I'm not gonna
Hey,
spare you.
good to see you.
Bro, who the freak was that? She kinda cute.
Boy, you stop, you could never.
Yeah? I'd shawty watch out before I crash out. Anyways, let's get back on track. If you're a low level and you're not confident about high stakes, just play low stakes. Because wasting tickets on high stakes and just losing will be the end. You're not getting the skin. After I played all of my 100 tickets, I came to the total of about 6,000 plus tokens.
Okay.
Bro, I'm not a tryhard. But note, guys, I only played high stakes. And won low stakes for the first time rewards. This is crazy, look at these gas prices.
Killing me with this. I get out 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me.
Okay, guys, I hope that helped. I'm going to sleep. I'll make the second half of the video once the next sets of quests drop. I totally forgot to mention this. This came out 9/28 when the shop reset. You had 1 hour to complete it. It gave me about an extra 600 850 tokens, so if you didn't complete this, you're looking at around 5,200 or 5,300 tokens after completing all 100 tickets for the first set of quests, which is still very good. More quests coming in a few days.